Good morning. Northwest time is 6:52. It's time for your morning sprints, preparing you for the day ahead.
That's right. Caroline Flynn is live in Spokane Valley at a brand new donut shop, serving up some unique creations.
And Mark has a full forecast coming up with some changes.
But first, a Utah man is in the Spokane County Jail this morning, accused of stabbing 3 people on Tuesday. Police say 35-year-old Joseph Murray stabbed a man and a woman near the convention center around 3:45. Less than an hour later, they say he stabbed another man on Trent Avenue near the Union Gospel Mission. Murray was found with blood on his hand and bloody paper towels in his pockets. He now faces first-degree assault charges.
A Post Falls man caused a 3-hour standoff last night when he refused to come out of his home. A neighbor called 911 around 8:30 when she heard a woman scream. When Kootenai County deputies arrived, 44-year-old William Plummer barricaded himself inside the house. After several hours of negotiation, officers went inside and arrested Plummer. He's been charged with felony domestic battery and attempted strangulation. The woman was given medical treatment at the scene.
Spokane Valley deputies are looking for 2 people who robbed a Wells Fargo inside the Safeway store on East Spread yesterday. Witnesses saw these people walk in, and then the man handed the teller a note demanding money while showing a gun in his waistband. They were last seen driving on West Sprague in a white Chrysler Town & Country minivan. If you see them, call 911.
In the weather, we don't have a lot of active showers right now, but it's building in from the west and also from the south. So we've got, really, as you cross over the Cascades, you've got quite a bit of rain into the Puget Sound and also here. Now, that's going to load in. By mid-morning, we should start to see the rain, and that's going to continue all the way through tomorrow. We do have some big changes. We're going to cover that coming up in just a little bit.
In just 1 hour, open enrollment will officially open for anyone looking for individual health insurance plans in 2019. If you want to be covered on January 1st, you have from today until December 15th to get signed up. Roughly 11 million Americans buy individual coverage through healthcare.gov or the state exchanges. Experts say even if you're happy with your current policy, it's still a good idea to shop around, as some carriers have new or expanded options this year. Washington's Health Plan Finder will officially open with 2019 plans at 8 o'clock this morning.
And on your way to figuring out your health care plan, why don't you stop and get an Amy's Donut? They are open today till midnight, and operations are getting pretty busy here right now as people wake up and get on their way to work. We're making a whole another dozen of those creme brulee donuts and so many more because they've got over 120 different creations that they make here, and some that you can even get made when you get in. Those ones with the cream, the ones with the cereal on top. If you can't make it down today, well, good news, Friday and Saturday, they are open 24 hours a day. So many creations to try. I'm recommending that creme brulee. That was unbelievable, guys.
Federal jury has sided with a North Idaho homeowner who says his neighbors violated his religious freedom. Jeremy Morris held an annual Christmas display at his Hayden home, which brought hundreds of people into the neighborhood each night, wanting to watch the massive show. Morris sued when the Homeowners Association gave him a letter asking him to stop the display. Tuesday night, a federal jury ruled West Hayden Estates discriminated against Morris and his family and awarded them $75,000 in damages.
If your family struggles to afford groceries, Second Harvest and Kaiser Permanente are teaming up to help. They're putting on a mobile market where anyone can fill bags with healthy food items and fresh produce from noon to 1 today at Kaiser's Lidgerwood Medical Center. You do not need documentation, paperwork, or appointments.
It's officially November and basketball season is here. The Gonzaga Bulldogs take on Central Washington in an exhibition game tonight at the McCarthy Athletic Center. The Zags' first non-conference game is on Tuesday against the Idaho State Bengals.
Tonight, hear the story of a Whitworth professor who says he has his Fitbit to thank for saving his life. It's the technology a lot of us use to track our steps, but when Keith Lambert started to feel off on a business trip in September, he looked at another set of numbers. Watch his incredible story tonight on KXLY4 News at 6.
All right, coming up next on Good Morning America, a football firestorm. A college coach fired the day after being reinstated. Why students blame him for the death of one of his players.
And meet the Houston father who confronted his son's bully and chose to approach him with kindness. What's behind the story that's been shared more than 5 million times?
Over the next 7 days, we are going to see a couple changes. Thursday, it's going to be 54. That's today. Tomorrow, 60 with gusty winds. Saturday, 50. And then we fall back 1 hour Saturday night.
Tell us how you really feel. Hey, Good Morning America starts right now. See you in 25.